Hey guys, what's going on? So today we're going to be doing our first reaction on the channel, and we're going to be reacting to AEW's best moves of October 2019. So the previous year that passed. I'm going to try to do a reaction weekly, and we'll see how it goes. Hopefully I can do the ones that are made by other people that have WWE in it, and hopefully I don't get copyrighted. Somehow they didn't get copyrighted, so hopefully when I react to their videos, I don't get a copyright strike. I think we're good on AEW and New Japan and ROH. It's just the WWE ones, whether it's a Try Not to Laugh or best moves or something like that, best finishers. Hopefully there's no copyright strikes on those. But anyway, I'm going to do this reaction to AEW best moves of 2019 of October. I'm going to put the, I didn't make the video, somebody else made it. I'm going to put the original link to that video in the description, just in case you want to go check them out and see what else they have on theirs. And I'll try to do as many of these reaction to compilations with wrestling or funny things as possible. All right, so let's get started. Let's make sure. All right, guys, you ready? Let's go. Cody and Sammy. Sammy is an awesome wrestler, by the way. Ooh, the swag that he has. Cutter, classic cutter. Cutter again. Sammy is an awesome wrestler. And then the dude knows how to sell. Like, he will literally kill himself to sell a move. Spanish fly. Ooh. I don't know what kind of chairs those are, but those do not look like they've been, which is even worse. We got Pac here. Pac, one of my favorite wrestlers. I feel like WWE could have treated him better. Pac only got the Black Arrow is a phenomenal move, and the Satin Ring is a phenomenal submission. To have that much body control is crazy. But yeah, I feel like Pac / Neville really got to shine in WWE during 205 Live, and then they kind of messed up what they did to him with the whole Enzo Amore storyline and stuff. Jon Moxley is a madman. The fact that they do this week in and week out and rest their bodies is crazy, because they could literally like break any bone on their body or kill themselves. That table looks very hard. Darby Allin, another person who would just kill himself for a move or to sell something. Sorry, let's pause this. So, by the way, selling is for the people who are new to like wrestling and stuff like that and just getting into it. Selling a move is when, like, say somebody punches me, right? They fake punch me in wrestling. They don't put all their power behind it. Now, selling is the way you react to it to make it look even more realistic. So if, say, somebody doesn't put that much power into a hit and I just go like that and I'm like, ow, ow, that's not selling a move. Somebody hits me and I know it's not that much power behind it, but I go flying across the ring like as if like it was that much power behind it, as if it was a real punch, or I just like look like I got knocked out, roll up my eyes in the back of my head and just like fall face first to the floor. That's good selling. That's selling a move. So I'm gonna try to explain. I'm gonna say some wrestling terms, and for the people who are just getting into wrestling on the channel, I'll explain like some of these wrestling terms so you better understand, you know, wrestling lingo. So whenever I'm saying, oh, he sold that move very well, or he's very good at selling stuff, you're just like selling stuff like what, t-shirts or something, so you know what I'm talking about. All right, let's get back into it. Darby Allin, I remember seeing him live at a Volf show, I think. Orange Cassidy. Phoenix and Pentago is crazy tag team. These guys are crazy. SCU, good tag team. Young Bucks, my favorite tag team. The precision you gotta have too, and like the trust you gotta have on the guy on the outside of the floor, and the trust in yourself not to like miss the person or overshoot it. Oof, that got hurt. To just do those like, you know, jumping out the ring until the floor moves on somebody, it's crazy. That's a beautiful shooting star press. And he says he does because he feels. He's back. Very nearly collapsing. Jeez, that you gotta have a lot of trust in the person that's doing that move to you, because you're getting dropped like right on top of your head. And you gotta trust that they're not gonna have you too low and end up breaking your neck, because that has happened to some people before. He has a wait, what is that? That's a broom. Wait, let me go back. Is that a broom wrapped in barbed wire? I don't like shorts Moxley. I like when he has jeans and pants. Yes, that is a broom with barbed wire. These guys are insane. See, that's what selling is. Like, he got clothesline, that guy on the floor, Sammy Guevara, and he just like exaggerated it and went flying. Staggers kiss back to the middle of the ring. Coming up, teamwork. Dark Order, very good tag team. Because there he goes. Oh, over the top with the hook. Grayson though sent to the ring apron. Oh, magnificent. Somebody wants to be the AEW champion. Some of these matches I gotta go back and watch because I didn't start off watching AEW right when it came out. Like social media and clips. Ooh, his legs against that barricade. I was keeping up with it on social media, but I wasn't watching the full show, which I should have been. So I gotta go back and watch a lot of AEW. So Janela is another person great at selling and put his body on the line. Kenny too. Kenny, one of the top wrestlers today, or just in history. This man, it's a workhorse. What I like about their ladders in AEW, it's not flimsy, you know. Back in WWE, they had like the ladders, like you could tell they bent a lot and stuff like that. That is a hard, sturdy ladder, so that hurts even more because there's no like bend and give to it. You're just getting swung spine first into like a hard, solid object. Those knees, man. Even though, because he might be hitting them a little hard sometimes with his knee, but it's like he has the pattern and stuff like that. But most of the time, he's like, you know how you pull your punches, he pulls his knee, so he doesn't put it full power trying to knock you out with the knee. But Kenny Omega is very good at making moves look impactful and realistic as possible. And his knees are second to none. This man, his knees are crazy. He calls his knees V-triggers, especially when he like runs into it and jumps across the ring and flings his knee into the back of your head or something. His knees are like one of my favorite, just not even, because it's not a finisher either. It's just a V-trigger is like just a move that he does. Like he makes a simple move look like it could be a finisher, which is, I love that about Kenny Omega. He's very explosive. Like right now. Oh, well. Joey counted that. Superplex off the top. Man. Entertaining. Janela went for that Russian leg sweep. Shoulders. Death Valley driver into the bad boy. And frog splash. And no water in the pool, as they would say. That's the V trigger. Man, these guys are hammering. They're not playing around here. It's funny. See, little things like that, people will be like, oh, you know, in wrestling, they'd be like, he just stood there and let him watch him do that. You know, like, you can't get out of the way of every move, or else, like, you know, it's a stage, guys. So it's not gonna be. Sometimes they're gonna be standing there and looking like they're like, it's like a video game when the character is like dazed and stuff like that, while the other person's getting ready to do their super combo move or something like that. So yes, we know it's staged, guys. We don't just sit there and be like, oh my god, that like he literally was dazed and watched him go backwards into the rope and then run forward like that. But it's just entertainment. That got hurt. On the opposite side of the table where the metal is, man. Just stop. That got hurt. He triggered into the chair. Oh, I heard this. Like, I heard that he almost, hurt his neck doing that. Santana and Ortiz is another good tag team, in addition to LAX.
Marco goes around deja vu.
I like how he. I was expecting that. I was gonna say I like how he did all that tilt-a-whirl stuff and then ended up getting thrown into a move. Phoenix is crazy, luchador. Pentago's crazy too. Not even like high flying skills. Just the man is brutal. Like. Ooh.
He is a difference maker. Oh, he let me dealt this street fight here alive tonight. I told you.
That got hurt. That's the hardest part of the ring is the apron part, the edge. That's where like the support beams and the hard pieces of wood are.
Pack escapes. Beautiful cutter coming in all these moves and all these maneuvers.
Dang.
The strikes. Inside out. Upside
His feet came around and hit John Moxley in the face. Buckshot lariat.
Top Jericho swings at the ankles. Darby, though, his speed on full display.
Darby Allin has crazy speed. That, like, that's an example of him putting his body on the line. To wrestle with your hands behind your back is very complicated. On a skateboard too. I don't know if you guys ever been on a skateboard or held a skateboard. Skateboards are hard as like rocks. The skateboard is hard. So you have your hands tied behind your back and somebody slam you back first on a skateboard is crazy.
Who's gonna saw, baby? Oh! Shooting star! Now, Matt. Oh, man. Look at that tornado.
That takes a lot of body control to be twisted in the air like that. I gotta learn how to do that kind of stuff. This man got hops. Jeez, look like he try to stomp his. Oh, that's dangerous too. Because if you stomp on somebody's like spine hard enough, you can paralyze them. That's what happened with Paige in WWE. Like she already had like spinal problems, and then Sasha Banks like double foot kicked her in the spine. And she, like, her leg, she couldn't feel her leg. She was wobbling and kept falling down in the ring. And then she had to retire after that. Destroy. See, that's selling the move. Like, him just staying on top of his head and doing that. Like, the V with his legs in the air. Phoenix is crazy. It's a cool move. Ooh. V-trigger. Dang. That's how you know it's hard when you hear the slap from skin on skin contact. That's how you know they laid into the move. V-trigger. Honestly, like if I was ever a wrestler, that would be one of my moves. Is that running flying knee. Some gnat in here. Sorry, 1 second, guys. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Just got an Amazon package. Let's continue. Neville's very good at selling moves, too.
Bates grabbing the leg. pump kick there by Allen. Sunny kiss. Oh, the Meteora.
Like I said, I wasn't watching AEW when it first came out. Not because I didn't want to, it's just I was missing out on a lot of wrestling. I heard AEW is very AEW dark, like the dark matches that only come on YouTube is very good too. But some of these wrestlers I haven't seen like too much of, so I gotta catch up on it. Ooh. I've always heard of Jimmy Havoc. It's Jim or Jimmy Havoc? I think it's Jim Havoc, but I'm not too familiar with him. I think he was a British wrestler from Progress Wrestling. Ooh.
Oh, look at this Guevara.
I got hurt.
Onto the apron.
The match is always going to be entertaining when it has Sammy in it.
Good night, nurse. You got a 10 count out there, so
Who's Shida? Shida, I know, is a very good wrestler. I gotta go back and watch her Japanese matches that she had in Japan.
Trent coming off the top.
Fun fact, I met Trent Beretta before at, what kind of show was that? I can't remember the show. I remember, jeez. I just remember going to like a show in like Queens or something like that. I can't remember the wrestling company. It was like one of the independent wrestling companies where I got to take a picture with Trent Beretta. I'll try to find it and I'll post it one day and show you guys on the wrestling channel. Jack Evans is a crazy athlete. He does parkour and I think breakdancing, so he incorporates that in the ring. The way he fell was like the Elites.
Goodbye and good night. Man, that is Omega thinking one-winged angel.
That's a good move too, the one-winged angel. That's a dangerous move too. You drop on the neck like that. This is a good move too. His that package power driver that he does. Look at that. That's crazy to be doing. And you gotta have crazy balance.
Done if you've been 100%. I don't think so. And look at Ray Phoenix. Oh no, Scorpio Sky. Beautiful. Both members of the opposition. Oh, Destroyer Pentagon goes up. Yeah, for Scorpio Sky. Yeah. SoCal Uncensored. Pulls him out. Oh no. Powerbomb to the timekeeper.
He almost hit his head on the barricade behind him.
The rest of the way, guys.
That was a good that was a good best moves compilation. It's a lot of crazy moves in there. Like I said, I gotta catch up on AEW because I fell off with wrestling. Not like I was keeping up with it on social media, like clips here and there and the news and stuff like that from other wrestling channels. But I wasn't on pages. But I wasn't like sitting down watching it. Because I didn't have the time. I was working 2 jobs. One was like early morning, one was night. I had to find like 4 or 5 hours of sleep in between and stuff like that. So, but I'm really going to try to keep up with the wrestling, like watching it week from week and reporting on it for you guys, showing you clips or any big news. Like I said, I'm not going to be doing the gossip stuff like, oh, this person versus this person said this on Twitter. And I'm not going to be doing all that on my wrestling page. I'm just strictly for the wrestling. Anything new, like say, somebody debuts or something like that, or any big events or announcements that come out, I will post on the Instagram page, Facebook, and the Twitter page, because we have all those for the wrestling recap. And or I'll post like a little video of it and stuff like that, me talking about it. But I'm not gonna be like, I'm not gonna be like a backstage conspiracy theorist about all this other stuff and whatnot. I don't want to do that. There's so many pages out there that's like that. I just want to be different, and I want to, have you guys enjoy the wrestling and not so much of the backstage stuff. If something's really important, I'll mention it. Like, say somebody's not with the company anymore, they ended up getting fired, or that contract expired, I'll post about it and stuff like that. Or if they have like somebody coming in, but I'm not going to be doing the spoilers. Like, I don't like that, because most of the time, like, I don't like getting stuff spoiled for me. I'd rather like just sit there and experience it and be excited. Like when Edge came back for the Royal Rumble. Now, if I would have been on the internet and somebody spoiled that and it was like, oh, there's talk of Edge returning for the Royal Rumble and here's the official like I don't know, like document that they signed backstage or something, and somebody got that information somehow, that would have ruined it for me, and that would have been that would have been less exciting and less of an experience than me watching the Royal Rumble and then just hearing his music and everybody going ballistic, because I was been sitting there like, I'm excited for Edge to come back. Instead of being excited for something, I'd rather just be surprised and then excited in that moment than being like, it takes away from it, the experience, when you know something's coming. It's just like watching a movie and having somebody spoil the ending for you. Like, imagine you're going to see Endgame tomorrow and somebody was going to tell you about like the ending of Endgame or one of the Avengers movies. You'd be like, oh, that's crazy. And then you'll just be sitting there watching it, and you'll experience the movie, but you already know the ending, so it's less it just takes away from it, guys. But anyway, that was a good one. I'm gonna react to more in the future. I think the next one is AEW Best Moves of November 2019. I'll be checking that video out. I believe it's made by the same guy that made this compilation. I'll put the link down in the description. I mean, not the link, but the link to the original video down in the description if you want to check out the original video. And I'll see you guys later on the next video. Peace out.